Child care industry leaders in Sioux Falls tonight are calling on the city to help solve the financial crisis for both providers and families. 6 child care CEOs spoke directly to the city council just last night. John Gaskins has more from that meeting. He joins us now with 2 providers' reactions. John.
Brian, the problems are quite clear. Providers are struggling to offer competitive wages to attract and retain employees to take care of kids. Raising their rates, they say, won't work because too many families struggle to afford child care as it is.
I had business leaders calling me with great concern about what they were going to be able to do for their employees because they've got employees that didn't come to work.
Child care leaders have proposed dozens of possible solutions, but MB CEO Carrie Tegen says it's time for one big one to be addressed. The city or state finding ways to help fund more families.
People aren't looking for a handout, they're looking for a fair shake. And you said they just want the economy to work for them. And right now it doesn't.
A study by the Sioux Falls Child Care Collaborative found that child care is not just unaffordable for those who qualify for federal child care grants, but also for middle-class families that make under $100,000 a year, but make too much to qualify for the grant. According to the study, that's 77% of the workforce in South Dakota.
When families can't afford to have children and go to work and they can't afford to stay home, what are they supposed to do?
City Councilor Greg Neitzert agrees it's time to treat the child care industry as part of the education sector and not just as babysitters.
I don't have enough tax dollars in the city of Sioux Falls to fix this problem. That doesn't mean that I don't think we should be part of the solution.
Instead, Neitzert says city funding should go toward creating a child care coordinator. He also believes the city needs to start working with the state on this.
Is there some sort of a funding model that we need to be looking at where we're going to treat child care more like K through 12, where we have dedicated tax dollars that go to this? Because it's a number that we can't solve on our own.
Tegen says at some point, city and state leaders may have to reassess funding priorities, adding that taking care of children in the community can be a priority today or a problem tomorrow.
Now, out of 200 proposed bills drafted so far this legislative session, 0 are addressing the topic of child care. But both child care CEOs I talked to are at least encouraged that at least Sioux Falls leaders want to move things forward. Brian?